Oh my gosh, I just realized that I forgot to mute my mic for that entire intro. I wasn't exactly being loud, but I was acting under the pretense that my mic was muted. I moseyed on. Sorry. Let me make this visual. I moseyed on right down on over to my mute, and sorry, that was me saying my mute, but I don't know how that bit worked on the other side. Nobody's here to like receive it yet. I moseyed on over. And the answer was already yes. Anyway, gaming. As opposed to a couple streams ago where I did a little bit of mining off camera, this time I did a little bit of studying off camera. And I realized that there's two places in the Sinner's Road. Wait just a second. Do I really not have... I was like, if I'm out of any resource, I should be able to replenish that in an instant. Give me the things that I am deserved. I want 5 million cogfly. My one and only friend in this world is cogfly. What's my build, by the way? Okay. Yeah. I haven't really used the long nail, but look at that. Look at that long nail. That's a long nail. I mean, to be fair, it was hidden away forever deep in the game. So, it better fucking be long. Hopefully it should make the rest of my quests really easy. I can't believe I beat the entire freaking game without long nail. And then I just like found it afterwards. I don't really want to fight these guys. They're not exactly hard and I can always cog fly or spike them to death, but my goal lies far beyond. I marked them on my map with those funny pins. So we're on our way. It's just really hard to, like, I should have been more on top of marking my map, but can you really blame me? The game is really fun to play, and I don't want to, like, stop playing it. Just like while I'm having a good time in the middle of exploring a new area, I don't want to stop constantly be like, ooh my map, ooh my map, ooh my map. Oh, do I not have my Kakauin? How the hell? I wonder what happened to it. I just like died in spikes and didn't care? Okay. It probably means that there's not any money in it at all. I should be on the right path. Yeah, this is the thing. I remember I came here from some sort of path, and I was like, damn, I don't know how to jump, but today we jump, and I'm probably just gonna like get my ass beat. Hopefully this is a food ingredient. Do I ring the bell and start a fight? Oh, that simply must be the way of it. Okay, cogfly army, prepare. And they're immediately flying. Like, the cogflies take care of them anyway, but it's really funny to set up floor traps in advance, and then they just fly at you. You are a... Oh, you're just like a boss. Okay. Color me not expecting this. Oh my god. We literally... it's bubble bass. We found bubble bass. Oh my god. I'm terrified. I really don't want bubble bass to kill me. But what do you do against such powerful moves? Oh my god. Oh. I really made a mistake bringing in floor traps to this fight. My bad for thinking that anything might be... Fuck. That's really bad. I'm just gonna... Okay. I think that attempt was doomed for a while. Is there a bench anywhere closer? I didn't think it was gonna be a fight. Like, my bad. I should go rest at a closer bench. And also do this. I forget that everything in this video game is a boss fight, and every everything on top of being a boss fight also does 2 damage to you. So I should always be on guard. And also, like, this is a... Oh, I tried to down swipe there. That was just a little bit of a fool's errand. I should just be able to clown on this guy with my long... Oh. I guess that counts as clowning on him. Bonk. I would like to heal before I head in. Or at least have a full heal in me, because I feel it is foolish to waste my free heal on nothing. That's an emergency move. At least it's not too terrible to get in here because I do a lot of damage. And the double jump just makes getting around so much easier. I can't believe they threw a boss fight at me. I don't know why I can't believe it, but it was beyond all of my expectations ever. Good morning. I don't know why I like saying good morning so much on stream. It just feels right. Remember the days when Chakra was here? I sure do. Good morning. Yeah, sorry, long nail kind of makes that guy a joke. Okay. Goodbye. I just kind of hope that if I hold right, I'll get to where I want to go. And it feels like I will. Yeah, okay, cool. I like when that goes. Oh, thank you for the first. I might be a little bit late on noticing that, but thank you. Alright. I forgot to change my... I complained about bringing the floor weapons last time. Oh, I'm also wearing... I'm kind of throwing. Well, I guess since I have this on... They don't even care. They don't even care a little bit. They don't even care slightly. Okay. Do I even try seriously this time? I mean, I refuse to use my shell shards because it would just be an inefficient use of them. It would just be a big fat waste. I do think that this is in order. Oh, what the hell? I did not move my character how I really meant to at all. Thus is the way of the world. Okay. Good morning. Also, theoretically, things should be easier with the bigger bar, just because more chance that if I attain maggothood, I free myself from such tortures post-haste. It's so cool that every other attack they do is maggot. Ugh. I should probably... Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have done that at all. Okay, this feels like a pretty good time to... at least I'm okay with that decision. Please. Your massive rear is so threatening. Oh. I said I wasn't going to use the things, and then I saw them get stunned, and I was like, my chance! Oh. I really shouldn't have acted the way that I did, but I didn't. I faced 0 consequences about it. Okay, well that was a consequence that I faced for completely different things. No, they bounced twice directly onto my spikes. They're worth it. But you know what's not worth it? Being bad at the game and getting hit by everything. You know, at least the maggot things only do 1 damage when you're already maggoted up. And to an extent, it's like, who cares? Dude, I'm crazy. I guess the game really does force you to learn how to dodge a bunch of bouncy obstacles. Okay, I did not think I was going to win that attempt at all. Yeah, I look over at chat, rip this run. Everybody thought it was over. Literally everybody. Oh, and that's part of the food quest. That means the only other thing in the food quest is the flower part of it. Oh, I'm in awe at my own abilities there. And the craziest fucking part of it all is it was in shambles. We have no idea if I would have survived another moment because I was at 2 health. I think that these shitty little floor attacks that I threw because I was panicking like, oh my god, I needed to do more damage, I think they actually made the entire difference. Let me take this special marker off the map because that was a special moment. Okay, now it's time to. I should heal before doing the next thing, just because I already spoiled myself a little bit what it was. I mean, I already. If you've been watching the series, then you probably also know what the next thing is because I said I wouldn't stream until I attained a certain treasure. I genuinely forgot where the bench was. Like 100%. I think that the mistake that I made is I thought I was coming out of this exit, but I came out of this exit. So I was like, you go down and to the left for the bench. So I just went down and to the left and fucking died. I'm still really close to where I was, but that's what a Kirby Mancer moment to epic clutch the boss fight and then just like kind of die to bad pathing. I'm literally him. I'm sorry to alert everybody in the chat, but I'm literally him. I think getting long nail is going to make the rest of this game feel easy in comparison. I think that's another, at least personal qualifier of difficulty, is that how you get long nail in the first game is you get the dash. How you get long nail in this game is like, I don't even fucking, like, what did I do last time to get it? I like, it must have been somewhere in the sands of Karak or in the Wormways. Like, that's all I did. I literally, all I did was waste time and then go to those two areas. So, like, somewhere along the line in deep areas or just, like, hidden nonsense lands is where long nail hides in this game. So, is everybody ready for the big reveal of the epic thing that I, the secret finder, missed? It's literally right fucking here. And yes, chat, yes, it is another Hive moment. There's just another entire ass area behind a random fucking hidden wall that I missed. That is the way that all of this goes. Oh my gosh. If you're a real person, don't talk to me like that. Everybody that is a real Kirby Mancer fan knows that I'm poor as fuck, and you shouldn't try to tempt me with such things. I should be able to hit this and make it... Oh, actually, you totally can. I'm just weak. I was like, I should be able to hit this and make it move. I just... Hornets... My arms are so pathetic. I barely can. Oh, a new enemy. Scary. You actually look like you're kind of pathetic. You probably have a death rattle. Yeah. Enemy screams, I do thing when I die. I respect people who draw furry art. I mean, with my OC that I've... What? Respawn mechanics. With my OC, I basically have to beg people to know how to draw animals. Which, like, you know, asking people to know how to draw animals without being a furry artist, I'm unsure. This is scary. I'm sorry that the second I face a real threat, I immediately try to face it, play it off as not a real threat. I genuinely was scared there, because I don't know how much damage the death rattle of these guys does, but I can only assume it does too. I can only assume. Oh my gosh, the two of them. Oh. I need to figure out what that trap looks like before it actually hits me, because I don't think I've seen it a single time. There's another Schmitty Urban Jaegerman Jensen in the background. I don't feel like we've seen one of those for a long time. There's no way every single one of these traps has just been the tripwire. Did I just miss the tripwire that I've known has been a trap for the entire game? Am I such a paltry creature to do such a thing? I like the little fucker that's in the background. I don't like that happening to me though. Oh, do I glunge it up and fucking go to the right there? It's like, go to the path that the game thinks you want to go. What about the dark mystery corner that you're not quite sure if something's there or not? Dude, it's so... The problem is you have to get glunged up. I'm gonna hit one of these critters a couple times so that I have a little bit of glunge defense. And then I think that I am going to try to rush right. And then hopefully just escape and be able to bind before too much of my silk gets aided up by the evil monsters. In worst case scenario, we do still have our extra bind. It's just like, ugh. You know, the extra bind is probably fucking crazy. Yeah, me when I'm right, me when I'm right, me when I'm literally right, me when I'm literally right. Did touching the glunge just like eat a million of my stuff? I didn't look. Where did all of my mana go? I totally think that jumping in it just eats your mana, so my plan was flawed from the beginning, but
I'm still capable of some music.
Hornet looks so fucking sad. I'm mucked up, maggots are falling out of me, I'm in some strange fucking sewer place, yet forced to jam. Hello, Spotlight Bug. We've Nest Merglin. Theoretically, this is another map, so if this is a non-chakra map, then maybe we only see chakra one more time. Oh, yeah, I'm already glunged up, so it's not a problem. But it's cruel that if you somehow manage to make it this far and be unglungy, they're like, hey, here's another trial to go through. Yeah, fuck you. Getting the final one there is really funny. Hey, don't advertise to my chat. Another infraction and you will be bonked. Chat's here to watch me be silly, not to spend money. Everybody knows this. Because if they were going to spend money, that would be... just like a random fucking thing. Craftsbug of high skill may be able to repair it. I guess we take that to the architect. I mean, it's there's two options when you hear Craftsbug of high... no, there's three options when you hear Craftsbug of high skill. Because there's Architect, then there's Forge Daughter, which I missed a little bit, and then there's this one. But I think this one's a joke, so I think it's more likely going to be Architect. But if it's not Architect, I'm going to immediately go to the Forge Daughter and be like, please, 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 please know how to deal with this ancient artifact. I know that you just work on trinkets all day, but please. Just, I have no one else to assist me in this terrible, terrible task. I feel so fucking bad staring at the top left corner and seeing the war of attrition between the maggots and my regenerating silk. It's tragic. Sister Spider sat between salt and stone. Build those tools of brilliant mind imagined. Aid us when our silk has waned. Okay, do you want to hear some tunes? I hate that that's like a kind of a real thing in this game, is just walking up to stuff and playing music. It seems as though that secret was just lore. No? No, I was just lore. Because I missed one secret wall, I feel like this entire stream I'm going to be incredibly... I'm gonna be checking all dem walls, desperate for anything. Okay. Turning on the power, open that. I'm so glad that it's a... Wait, that's actually a Five Nights at Freddy's door. It takes power to stay open. That's a Five Nights at Freddy's door. It takes power to stay open. What kind of door takes power to stay open? Fucking this one. They put Five Nights at Freddy's in the game twice. It's the second time. Oh, is that the first sinner? That very much looks like the first sinner. I don't have enough. I don't have... because the maggots are eating my silk. I can't play my tunes long enough. I'm sorry. Okay. It's such a dynamic they make you experience in this area. There's no way all it is just a door out, right? Because there has to be like a map or something. Did I not walk left enough? Oh, this stream is getting harassed. Do you think it's just like all of the popular Hollow Knight players have like finally beaten the game a little bit? That's kind of my headcanon. There's no fucking way that I missed a map here. I got glunged up fucking twice to be in here. And you're trying to tell me that there's not a map? Like, all of the other wave nests totally had maps. Give me my fucking map. But it's also like, where else would I even try to go? And maybe it's since it is just such a fucking nothing area. Maybe. I mean, I swear on my life I've hit every wall in this entire place that I know about. So theoretically, it's kind of funny that there's clean water at the end of it. Theoretically, when we get the map for the whole area, maybe this will go up. But that's cope. I can feel I can feel myself sweating cope juice like the Hornet is sweating grubs all over the place. You're telling me I can't sit on any of these? None of these 3 perfectly bench-shaped desks? I'm just not allowed? Fine. Hornet has standards and I hate her standards. Rah. It actually sucks finding a secret, walking into the secret, and then walking out of the secret with nothing. Like, I turned on the power, and then walked out. And all I have attained is Glunge, and I'm gonna, like, go to the main weave nest in a little bit, desperate and angry, being like, please, you fucking owe me something, you whore. Well, I mean, at this point, like, while I'm currently mucked up, you gotta jump on everything. Is this not a threat? That's definitely a threat. Oh, you do too. Fuck you. Well, I don't want to fight you. Fuck you. You're a bitch. I'm over it. Be free, my flea. Oh, I should have looked at the larger map to see where a flea may have been. It's definitely not on the map anymore. Theoretically, I imagine it being somewhere here, but that's nothing. That's not... I can't gain knowledge off of that, but I did gain a flea. Oh, that's fun that running past the little floor things makes a noise. Do you think if you equip the faster running thing, it makes a different noise? It must make a higher pitched noise if you run over the spikes with the faster running speed. There's no way that Team Cherry wouldn't do that. That's like the most Team Cherry little combination of things that they would do ever. Because if they've managed to... Thank you, foreground creatures. I just feel like if they made a little noise for running over it, and they made a speed thing, and they took 8 years on it. Whoa! It's a this ground creature. It died off camera because my creatures are epic. Bonk. Did you found a way to fill the blue thing? Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. You're actually probably the only one that cares. I did research, and all I found was proof that I busted it. All I found was proof that everybody else was using it with pure ease and no difficulties at all, exactly like the flea juice. I'm essentially certain that me trying to be it's deep nest, you get jumped. It's deep nest, you get jumped. I'm almost certain that me trying to be a silly little creature and go for the gold is just gonna it just ruined one of my tools forever. I think that is a fact of the universe, and that sucks. But I think it's so true. Just because I tried talking to my friend, I was just like, hey, how does this one tool work for you? And he was like, what do you mean, how does it work for me? And I was just like, well, like, when you sit at a bench, do you get it back? Like, is it a regular tool in the game for you on your save? And he was like, yeah. And then I watched the little bit of the Astral Spiff VOD that I skipped. That was, oh my goodness. No mods exist, so that's rough. Yeah, I watched the little bit of content that I skipped on purpose. And he just picks it up and he just uses it, and then he sits at the bench there, and then it refills, and it's just like, fuck, dude. I literally just had an Icarus moment in the video game. I saw a chance to fly close to the sun, and it exclusively ended me. What the hell is this? Am I supposed to actually kill the critter here? Maybe. I don't... Oh. I didn't think there was going to be more than one. I don't like this. Please don't tell me they just show up infinitely. Oh, yeah, dude! That hardly feels fair at all. You know, I was kind of... In the vague area that I shook my thing, I was kind of right. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it for anybody. I have no certainty that it will be able to get back to the exact place that I was. I'm going to try, but, like, mapping ability in my brain is just not that good. Because I was also, like, I was telling stories during that. It takes brain power for all of the things. And it's also, like, whenever I play Isaac and I go, look at me be so good at map stuff, it's like I'm cheating. Because Isaac has such rigid map structure. Funny SilkSong can do fucking anything. I mean, look at this shit. Look at the fucking nonsense that this does. That's just a thing on the map. So, like, who am I to trust anything? The world can be any shape it wants. I just have to deal with the consequences of it. Did I ever go up there? Yeah, it was just money up there. Wasn't there a spooky critter in this area, or was it just a little further? I didn't see that trap again. I genuinely, like, am I just blind? I don't know. I see this one. That is a trap that I'm aware of. I wonder if those are the same. Looks like you're in the end game. I mean... I was about to ask a question, but then I realized that I don't know how to make it sound 100% not... Oh, I got glunged! We're doing the emergency heal. I beat the game. Like, there was a final boss and I took it out. Like, I won. This is some, like, random hidden area that's off of a side area that you don't even have to go to. Because it's, like... Greymore is heavily intended but not mandatory. Sinner's Road is just kind of off of a corner of Greymore, and then this entire area is just off of a random breakable wall in here. So we're just in nonsense zone. We're not like... The world that we live in is not one of rules and logic. Please don't hurt me by falling down. Thank you. Bonk. Dude, look at us. Existing past this point while having our glungeometer intact. Why did I try to look at the map? I'm a fool. Literally joking. I think that I went all the way up this. Did you really kill the final boss, or did I understand it wrong? I mean... the credits played. I went up to the cradle to where this final quest thing is, and there was a boss there, and then I killed it, and then credits played. So I think that I think that's the version. I think that's this game's Hollow Knight. Like that's the final boss. I'm still exploring. Like I want to shove my head into every wall, but I think that that is a final boss, and that there is more to do in the game that I need to figure out, and I'm fine existing without spoilers for a bit longer. Although I admit that I am clueless in my pursuits. Oh. This feels right. This feels like where I was going. Yeah, I remember these unsightly blobs. Yeah, I've been here before. So, I think that I'm leaving. Oh, how did I not get glunged? It's such a surprise. This is rare. Yeah, I'm not gonna search up spoilers. So far, I think I'm pretty happy with my methods of research being just like doing everything that I can. Chakra! Doing everything that I can, and then watching somebody else play until they stumble across something that I didn't. Because it's like, I want to find all of the secrets that I can naturally, but it's also kind of impossible to find everything in a game such as this. And I recognize that. I wish to try my best. So literally what I did is I watched Grapefruit play until he found that breakable wall, and then the title card showed up, and I was like, okay, and then I paused it, and then I did something else for the rest of my evening, and then I woke up today, I did my mandatory stuff, and then I started playing SilkSong. Chakra, you too brave these bogs. The heights of Farloom offer harsh welcome. That also, that's exactly how I knew where the title card was gonna be for when I did my bit there earlier. It's because I cheated and I watched somebody else play. So winds my master's path, and so I follow. Yet true you speak. This is no place for me. That citadel's shadow falls heavy here. I can sense its horrid bulk besides. It is no surprise to see it choke these caverns dank and stagnant. That monstrosity of metal and stone cares not for the lands it consumes. Thank you. And we have heard that dialogue before. Okay. We didn't get an achievement, so that means this area is fucking massive. Oh my god. Wowie zowie. We're like here, I guess. Humana. Also, the thing that I mentioned earlier down here, it was the truth. This secret is just part of the Bile Water map. It was not its own map. So, yay and a little bit of both. Okay. I think that I'm going to continue trying to climb the tower because that down leftward path, it would be easier to get to if I were to die again, you know? Worst case scenario, if I say fuck it and want to go somewhere else, I totally can. And that's a fun feeling in Metroidvanias for me. I really like when... Okay. Well, they made him sideways. The vomit creature that everybody hates, they made him sideways. You think if I hop on its head, I can just bounce forever? I kind of don't agree with that, but I get why it happened. Oh! My eyes are so big, my tummy's so small. Okay. I'm gonna try to do that again, and nobody can stop me. Idiot doesn't know how to shoot up. Idiot doesn't know how to shoot up. I knew it. The second I saw such a beast, I was like, bro does not know how to look up. Slayed. Fucking slayed. Okay, that's a dangerous pathway. I'm gonna heal up. This area is just scary. Branching path, branching path. I think it's funny to forge my own way, and I know that if I head right here, this room is unexplored by Chakra and contains funny little creatures. Hello. They don't look dangerous. They probably hurt me. And also the Hunter's Journal. I'm sorry, little ones. It feels so bad. They're like the only secret... Oh, never mind. That was just like a way to go. No, that not rather than the way to go. This is the way that I wanted to go. I'm a fool sometimes. Bonk. Oh, it seems that only glungy paths remain up here. Please do not accidentally glunge yourself, Hornet. You can take damage all you want. Do not experience the pain that is glunge. This right here feels like... Okay, well, you know, now that I have been... We saw those guys respawn now. Really? There's nothing in the glunge. How the hell do they just, like, put stuff in the game that looks like nothing? It must be something from the other side. There's no way that you just have, like, a random fucking glunge puddle with no purpose at all. Oh, actually, they hurt me. I feel no qualms about murdering that creature anymore. Ah, Sag. Okay, game. And I've already used my extra bind, and there's no bench as far as my 9 can see. This is kind of screaming boss fight, but maybe this is just because I played too much Kirby Superstar Ultra, because there's the part with the whale boss, and it just kind of screams, you know. I've really this is not the time, random glunge creature. There's like I feel like this is a Wormways situation where they're just gonna keep on harassing me. And since I'm glunging it up on a Tuesday, there's basically no escape from me. Like, there's no way I'm out healing them. Once again, no lunge secret. Please. Fuck. They do 2 damage. Everything does 2 damage, obviously. And also, on top of doing 2 damage, they shove you in the glunge if you haven't experienced that yet. So, oh, this will be the end of me. Oh, but there's something in the glunge over there. Oh, there's definitely something in the glunge over there. I'm happy to be alive though. I'm very happy to be alive. It would be epic if there was a bench over this way, but if this is just a shortcut back to the start, I can't help but say that I have to go throw myself into the glunge, my friend. You can tell how fucking scared I am. I genuinely think this is just a shortcut back to the start. Yeah, literally it is. Okay. Shortcut opened. I go glunge. That was so stressful. That was so stressful. Okay. Give me the glunge ball and free. There's nothing. There was. I couldn't see either of the ones that hit me there. I couldn't see either of them. That was shocking. Okay. At least we explored that way to its extent as far as we could. And since we were glunged up, we were able to explore the glunge pools. And so I feel some amount of release about that. But like, who fucking boy? Bile water, bile water, bile water. It was a good idea to do this on stream, but like, this game loves not get change your fucking tool. There's been 80 times that you've had the thought that these stupid tacks won't be good. They've already done more use than they ever can in their entire life. Put on something else that matters. Yeah, there's proof that my plasmium is still completely fucking useless. Let's try this because I haven't done it yet. I didn't fully kit out myself. Actually, sorry, we have to do a little bit of myth busting first because I posited a question and I own every single tool to answer the question that I did. So, bonk bonk. We run over these. Funny noise. Everybody recognizes the funny noise. Oh, actually, that was with the extra sprint speed on. I actually think that there's a noticeable difference. I genuinely think that there's a noticeable difference. I might just be gaslighting myself, but like... I genuinely think that there's a difference in the sound there. Which is fucking epic. Thank you, Team Cherry, for making a good game. Anyway, back to the horrors. The Ascendant's Grip, honestly, might... Like, screw it. I have so many yellow slots, and I've never tried out the Ascendant's Grip. Like, I bought it because I'm a rich person. Let's use some of that. And I can already assume what that projectile does. Yeah. Except that it has a lot more pierce on enemies than I expected. I thought it was gonna do like 2 big hits and then sleeve. Can I just say I also adore that all of the tools that are like colored at all are red. Just feels epic. It's just like, yeah. Hornet would make that. Hornet would stay up all night crafting a little robot that's the exact same color as her cloak. She would. It's the truth. Okay. Now that we're entering hell, I need to sip a little bit of coffee because 40-minute-old coffee. I forgot it was here because bile water's scary. And I fought a brand new boss fight that I kind of forgot about because bile water's scary. Okay. Coffeed up on a Thursday. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit coffeed up on a Thursday. Would you mind if a white boy talks some gibberish? Caffeine rush. Oh, I forgot the thing that I have equipped. Yeah. I glunged myself immediately. Okay, TCU emergency bind. Freaking dorkwad. I was too busy thinking about my bit that I was doing. That's such a shame. Actually, you know what? I've been itching to test something, and now is the perfect moment. Does this fill me up with silk? Oh, it totally does. Yummy, yummy. I probably should have put it off for a little bit longer, but like, that's a strategy against the glunge. Is to just like keep a couple of those in your pocket. And they're kind of free depending on your definition of currency. I mean, we basically, in the game's own words, we have a slave who makes those for us for free. The only problem is he lives fucking here, and the closest stagway to that is this one. So it's just like, oh, thank you, slave. You don't want to, like, move a little bit closer? Nah? Okay, that's fine. You know, a cool slave. I'm stopping this bit now. I was really just, like, waiting for them to go into the glunge again. Okay. I think that this is my way. Does it make a special little noise when I wall grab while I'm equipped with this? Well, all I did there was glunge myself. So, my questions aren't really answered. Yes, enemy! Bonk. Bonk. Get fucked, dork. Absolute fool. What an idiot. There's a bellway! You have no... Actually, I hear an NPC, so I need to kill you so I can explore. Actually, no, because those creatures are capable of recovery. And the noise I heard was just an enemy! They really just, like, put all of the creatures that you hate in the area. I'm kind of okay with it, though. Like, to an extent, I totally fuck with an area that's just full of shit that everybody recognizes sucks. And because this is optional and, like, hidden in a corner of the game. You don't need to do this to get to the end of anything. And it's not, like, pure annoying. It's just like, ooh, everything's scary. Because the creatures that respawn, they emit soul, so it's like, as long as you're on top of them, they won't really kill you. It just takes some time. This is theoretically a dead end. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes Chakra is a little not good at punching walls. Actually, she only knows throw disc. I don't know if she knows punch wall. It takes a real Minecraft brain to really punch wall. Oh, you're bench, aren't you? Are you gonna be a broken, shitty bench because we're in a funny area and playing SilkSong? It's kinda shitty, please work? Yay! You can just tell that I'm endlessly harmed by the system, because anytime that I do anything in this game, I'm like, man, I sure hope that the thing that's advertised on my screen happens the way that it's advertised. It's not a like, none of the- oh, that's every bellway! None of the consequences are huge, it's just, it's kind of funny. But intense nonetheless. Oh, does that mean that I'm gonna get, like, the secret bellway? Is the funny creature gonna learn how to talk and be like, yes, I have recovered knowledge thanks to you refilling the ways. Now I'll take you to my funny secret area. No? Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to go there anyway. Okay. Getting a bench here is freaking epic. Like, actually. Hell yeah. Our run-up is so much better. So much better. Next game, the Bell Beast is gonna talk. Thank you, chat. That's a beautiful little... It's a beautiful little idea that you've shoved into my noggin. Thank you. Big preach. Is this the fucking mist? Dude. I'm not doing... No. Nuh-uh. Fuck you. I'm like, guys, there's gonna be something epic here. There's gonna be a silly little secret. Guy. What an evil, evil game this is. Imagine doing this area before you find the double jump. Oh my gosh, I get to go watch Grapefruit do that later. Because now I'm a knower. I can't wait for this entire path to just be a super long, winding way to that single flea and have no other rewards at all. It just feels right. Yo, epic secret in my secret. It's money! I definitely need this. I'm gonna go spend that on arcade games later. Can I admit, I totally forgot that the arcade games are even, like, an option. I think it is one singular arcade game. So, calling it arcade games is a little extravagant. But, nonetheless, I believe it. Hey! I thought we were done with this kind of bullshit. I never admitted that I would do this. Also, we're not done yet. There's 100% more to do. Arcade games in this game? I mean, there is one singular... The funny thing that I equipped hurt me and makes a funny noise. There's one singular guy who makes a funny noise when you talk to him. Well, I guess there's a lot of people who make funny noise when you talk to him. There's one guy who does two things in a row, which is make a funny noise when you talk to him, and then offer up a game. This flea evades me. That must be, like... The flea must be the reward for doing the mist. That's the only real idea that I can shove down my silly little noggin. But I remember, because I walked up to the little throwing game, and I was like, hey, how much do you guys bet that there's something in the glunge here? Like 0, because they really don't like putting more than one glunge secret in one area. Nonetheless. But yeah, I walked up to the place with like 500 money. Oh, hello, surprise creature. I definitely thought you were going to be here. Or, not 500, 150. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play it. And I got impatient, and I fucked up and wasted all my money. And I was like, this sucks. And I left. So, eventually, in part of the 100%, we'll go back there. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, quite honestly. Just because, like... I don't know. It's throwing a basic projectile at 15 targets, and then you get a basic little reward. It's not exactly enthralling like this is. Because this secret is like a whole ass fucking area that's kicking my ass. That's just like a little thing to give people who are better a reward in the early game. At least that's how I look at it. Bonk. Wait, anytime I see a suspicious beam of light, I'm just like, you gotta check the roof. We're playing a Team Cherry game. Also, yeah, my funny little tool totally does make a unique sound effect whenever I latch onto a wall at all. Which is fun. I'm not sure that it'll ever really be useful, because I'm probably just gonna have the thing of too much mental overhead where it's just like, it changes what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. I sit on you. I need to get my silly little head into the gear of the fact that the game wants me to use my left trigger more. Because that's just something that I, as a human being, have been unable to understand fully. And it's a sad reality. Because I really just don't press my left trigger until it's like, do I have any other options at all? Oh yeah, that thing that I unlocked once. I forget that it's even a part of my toolkit. When look at that, look at how useful that was. That was probably like the intended way that you do it. And no, I tried to fucking dash into it and pogo off of it. I think this is a part where you're forced to, or at least very encouraged to kill the mystical critter. I would rather not. Ooh. It really wants you to kill the mystical critters. I would like to explore the top left of this room. I'm sorry, little ones. Oh, they took revenge. Wordless, silent, deadly revenge. It's money. I definitely need this. I think it's funny how the yellow slot is so uncompetitive that I can have a nonsense one on like this and not even really care. And I've had the money pendant on for like 3 streams while my bank account looks like this. It's like the yellow slot truly means nothing. It really is just like kinda here. I'm gonna try to go up in this room. You really vomit at me? Of all people? I bet there's some other gamers, some other SilkSong gamers that... Oh, I'm fucking Texas Toast. There's probably some other Silk... So where do I respawn? Okay. Scary. There's probably some other SilkSong gamers who are like, please give me the compass forever and always. But I feel like, to an extent, my logic is, oh, I should go up because funny bench. It's just terrifying to get past this spooky critter. I think the option is kill. They're fucking bouncing on Dorkwad. I think Dorkwad is such a funny thing to say. Like, I can't stop saying it. It sounds like something a first grade bully would say to you. It's like, give me your lunch money, Dorkwad. Fucking blasphemy. Only new player use the compass. I don't even think it's that. I feel like it's just your own like self-evaluated ability to wield maps. Because I feel like just everybody is a little bit different at dealing with maps in their brain. And oh, I'm fucking owned. At least I feel like in my life I have had relatively easy times whenever the struggle is map related. Whoa! Okay, so don't press the button there. Learn. Yeah, and there's no shame to using the compass. I like, the tools are in the game so that you can use them. It's never a question at all. I think just for myself, it's like, I find it an engaging puzzle. Look at me continuing to not use the button that I should use. I find it an engaging puzzle to stare at this and be like, where the hell am I? And the answer is right here. Okay. I should have expected that. I'm just floating deli. No, I get mucked. Oh, what a torturous fucking place. I'm not exactly surprised, but yeah, I did get got. It's but the thing, I was trying to be dramatic. That wasn't like I fell for the bench hook, line, and sinker. I was hoping desperately that the bench would do the thing that I wanted, so that the thing that I was saying would sound cool. Like, there's different motivations in my actions. Fuck you. I hope that Menderbug gets a heart attack before I leave this room, so that you'd never show up again. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry for saying mean things in the time that I was experiencing pain. So what the hell? I can't look at the map when I'm clingy. I guess I just have to go to the right. Why does it look so doable there? It looks so like there's something, you know? It really looks like there's something. Or at least like a way to go. Like, why would it have that vertical platform at all? If it's just gonna turn around and be like, you have nothing. I believe this is uncharted territory. Okay, I saw this right below me, and I was like, there's a platform there. And I'm already glunged up, so it doesn't matter. But I would like to say that I got. Just to help the audience figure out what's going on. Oh, Nosk? Guys, we found Nosk! Oh my gosh, Nosk is real. I'm so excited to find my buddy Nosk in this game. I mean, Nosk 2 was theoretically possible as far as history says. That would be so funny if Nosk was the only thing that transferred between games. But it's just like oh wait, I forgot the magic number. I also think that this is an appropriate time for my TCU emergency bind. It really is loud, but play some funky tunes, white lady. None beyond. All your will. All your wishes. None beyond. Okay. I still think we're gonna find Nosk. And not because I actually think that, but because it would be fucking epic, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it fucking rock? Wouldn't it be? It would be so cool. Because I mean, when we found Nosk in the first game, it was just behind a whole bunch of random ass hidden walls. So what's stopping them from just doing that again? I think's nothing. That's a brand new trap. That's a trap where they fucking shot wooden spikes at you. Is this gonna shoot? This is gonna shoot wooden spikes at me. Evil. Oh, you know what happened to me there? I thought I was gonna float. I thought I was gonna float. You need to be fast as Anya's inputs there. Oh, you know, my epic secret tool actually has a use here. Because I'm allowed to take my time during this. Look at me go, equipping something that does something. It kind of sounds like we're gonna find the little thief guy, but I know that it's just... I know it's this particular enemy that makes that noise. I think dropping is gonna be safe. Yeah. Well, they shoot down! I literally felt so safe. Anybody think there's a secret in the Glunge Pit? No. Hey, stop it. You're dangerous. Surely up is the correct way to go. I recognize in my current state that all of these are shooting down. I hope, upon hope, that this conveniently works. Oh my lordy, it did. Also, oh, dude, there's literally 2 secrets in this Glunge Pit. I can see 2 different secrets in the Glunge Pit, bro. Oh, game. You're... at least that one's like pure nothing, so I can at least be a little bit mad about that. If this is something epic, I might be a little toasty, just because like fuck, dude. The forced walk back. Oh, and I can't even. Can you even like? Okay, you are able to make your way back up that. It's just scary, and since I'm already forced to be glungy, it's just like what the hell ever. I'm gonna run into all of these walls and all the Glunge Pits. It's fucking... The game I'm playing is Hornet Knight SilkSong. Secret epic area. Yo, it's the Nosk fight. There's an... The last bench did us so dirty. Oh. Now where am I? We are here. That's a way better bench. Honestly, that's kind of cooler than a bench being right there. Like, it's not de facto cooler, but if this is nothing, then I am perfectly okay with this being our bench. It means that I get to walk left now. And I perfectly managed to open the shortcut left here before I opened the actual way. Yo, epic lore. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. Okay. I can't believe they did us so fucking dirty. Just like... Probably the coolest bench in this whole place was just like in a breakable wall in a Glunge Pit. I mean, the whole entire world is in a Glunge Pit here. But it, like, man... It never stops swinging. It never stops swinging. Simple little creature. Y'all need to get in my Hunter's Journal. The second you're in my Hunter's Journal, I get to stop murdering you, and both of us get to be happier about this. And chat gets to stop thinking that I'm a mass murderer. Whether or not that's true. I got owned! It's kind of funny when they hit me when I'm really, really trying to not get hit by them. It's also really funny how the one room that we didn't go to in the whole freaking place is the calmest room in the whole area. Like, dude, that was relaxing. What the hell even, like, happened to me? I guess a boulder fell from the ceiling? I opened my map, so there was no chance ever that I would have known what was going on there. You know, last I checked, you're really weak against the strategies of that. Bonk. I believe I can just leave here. Yeah. Check the power of a white boy when he remembers the map layout. It's unbeatable. Okay. I kind of wish that as I'm emergency binding. I don't even care. That's just sad and 100% my own fault. Thank you, dice. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I wish that you could open your map just as an added benefit of the tool that I have equipped, because it's kind of lackluster. It's kind of lackluster from just Paper Mario 1. You know, the Lakitu. Yeah. Having an audience is great, even if it's an audience of one, because I can be like, hey, think about this thing that I'm thinking about, and nobody can stop me, because by the time that it's out of my mouth, it's already over. You're already Texas toast before you even thought of it. Enemy. This area is so much easier to wander around when I'm not covered in glunge. Spooky. Actually, that was like the weakest trap that we've encountered so far. That was like the easiest one. It's like you hype me up to be hyper vigilant about traps, and then at the end of the area you put that there. Sure. Maybe I just have too much JoJo on the mind, but sometimes the noise kind of sounds like Yoshikage Kira doing the Killer Queen button click. Like, it's definitely not the same sound, but my brain just thinks of the same things. It's just like such a subtle, simple thing. I can't help but think of JoJo every single time that it plays, and that's probably a perilous way to exist. They're literally, oh my god, dude. I avoided the glunge. I'm sorry for screaming into my microphone. That was tense. It's when I don't have the emergency bind on me, it's just like I do not want to touch it. Also, shout out Emergency Bind for being such a cool trinket. I don't even care that I took damage of that. Although, I guess, saying, I don't even care, it just makes it immediately sound like I care. I would have rather not taken damage, but in the grand scheme of things, it's okay because I got more silk out of it. Am I like imagining things, or did I lose a silk just like by existing? I mean, granted, it's gonna be impossible to get out of here with my silk intact, but I seriously, genuinely think that something happened that I'm not really sure of. Yeah, it's just like, guys, I've done a lot of thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm not sure. This is so tense. That was so scary. I did not need to do that to anybody, let alone myself. How do people do this without the Reaper crest? Wait, how do people do this without the Reaper quest? Oh! Please. I still made it. It's literally just money. Okay. What grinding off camera does to a motherfucker. Not allowed to feel brief joys. Okay, there's definitely a trap up there. Okay. Well, I would rather go deal with a trap than an enemy, because the trap I could just kind of epic fall out of. I just heard, like, a new voice line. Critter. Another epic part about streaming is, because I know, to an extent, I get some pity because the game is hard. Sometimes I could just, like, say shit. Critter. You know, let's be a doll to ourselves and wait for this fucker to regrow so that I can heal. It's a meditative experience where we put our patience to the test. Because holy shit, I thought they respawn faster. Does this particular one just not respawn and I'm making a fool of myself? Like, we've seen them respawn on my screen before. Is it because I'm like standing too close to it? I'm so conflicted. It feels like I studied up and I prepared for a bit, like I was gonna have a test to be funny, and I studied and I prepared for it, and I was so ready, like I planned my joke days in advance, and then the professor was just like, huh? I don't get it. Like, sure, man. Yo, I said Sherma in just like the words that I said. Shout out thinking about Sherma to erase my woes. I can't help but feel they're gonna put a boss at the end of this and make me experience true pain. Because dude, they've been harvesting the grubs. No wonder there's a million. It's because they were breeding the suckers. Hollow Knight breeding. Oh, why did I say that as soon as the trap arena started? Please don't be a boss fight. Ah, I'm washed. You know, this feels right. There's new fellows, brand new critters, invented just for us. Oh, I have my timing bad. I can't tell if that was frail or if just like all of my cog boys just like focus the one sucker. Okay, you're not allowed to long nail that. Anybody think the music is a little bit loud in here? Oh, okay. Obviously. Guys, it's the new Coliseum of Fool. I love my Coliseum of Fool. I love feeling glunged up on a Tuesday. Okay, please give me new enemies fast so I can unglunge myself. Please. This is not what you think of when you think fast enemy. Please. I'm gonna insta-glunge. TCU insta-glunge. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a phony. Oh my god. Just like get it over with faster. Get it over with faster. End it. End it. Go my scarabs. Another big scary trap. Another one. Fight the easy enemies. Oh no, my cog flies fought the easy enemies. That was not a command to my units. That was a command to my myself. Thank you, Cogfly. The real hero in the end was the Cogfly. Fuck you. 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 I agree that was stupid on my side, but I was panicking so bad. I was panicking so bad. Oh, I knew they would put a boss at the end of it. I knew. That flea is also something that I just, like, straight up miss. I mean, theoretically, we can capture that flea on our way to the boss. I can't think of another rhyme. Brain does not know a single word that rhymes with flea. I'm gonna piss myself! Okay, so don't actually go this way because that forces you to glunge. This is actually just a life that I'm going to spend in search of a flea. Genuine. I think I found the flea immediately. I'm like, I can't think of a single word that rhymes with flea, so I just start fucking making up shit that might kind of rhyme with it. Okay. Be free, my flea. How many more of those do we even have left? 1. Oh, they do not show up on the big map. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. I can count to 3. Oh, was this? I mean, I fell through a trap, so that must be new. I have no fucking clue where I am, though, I guess. Was that? No, that I've been through that trap the other way before. It didn't matter to me. I think it's endlessly cruel of the game designers to put a whole lot of big scary bosses at the end of gauntlets. It's just not particularly fun. Like, it's cool to have a big funny boss fight at the end of a Coliseum or a Pantheon, because that's something like new and fancy. I wanted your soul, or I wanted your soul. Your silk. I said something incorrectly because I was mad, and then I was like, I need to correct my words because I'm streaming. And then the thing happened again, and I just got mad again and fucked it up again. I'm at TCU Instaglunge. Whoa! I'm performing beyond expectation. My enemies will reform out of the glunge that birthed them, but for now, I feel like I've done something with my life. Dude, double kill. I love manslaughter. I love manslaughter. I love bug slaughter. I love bug slaughter. I love bug slaughter. Whoa! Oh, I messed up again. Okay. Easy. This isn't even where I'm supposed to go. I was just doing that for fun, I guess. Oh, no, I was doing it to catch myself off guard so that I would take extra damage, so that the boss fight would be harder. Obviously. You. Did I feel like I must have explored it all. You could have explored it all. Seriously, I think I explored it all. Like, there's clearly something above me at this exact moment in time, but I in my head canon, I think I already went there. And if not, like, we'll have time to explore it after I fucking kick this boss's ass. And also, like, what are the odds that it's just like money? What are the odds that it's not money? I feel like it's just gonna be money. Okay. Beam me up. Today, I shall use my magical abilities. For murder! Oh, I was hoping that would kill both of them, but I'm happy that it got one. That was a crazy bit of throwing that he did. Bro that's supposed to throw two projectiles kind of similar just threw him in like a completely... That must be like similar, if not exactly the extent of Bro's abilities. Okay, thank you for dying. These ones are a lot more annoying. It's just because they show up... I don't like enemies that show up and attack and leave. Like, as a player, I think it's fun to do that, but being on the receiving end is, like, that's a whole lot of the reason that I don't play online games. It's just because, like, other people totally have the whole human will and freedom to just do that all the time forever, and a lot of people have more free time than me to do that a lot more and better. So it's evil when they design AI in a video game to torture me with things that are usually confined to humans. Look at me, I fucked up the thing once, and now I have to deal with consequences. I totally thought that was going to be like a spooky critter. No, it is bugged. Okay, epic triple kill. Epic hurting myself. You know, that's a... I was trying to save the emergency bind for falling into the glunge, but I think that's an adequate moment. Well, he really just likes throwing it in ways. Me when I throw it in ways. Okay. Boss fight? No, this is the double scary. I've seen your kind, time and time again. Oh, not boss fight either. You know, just wasting all of myself. Bonk. That was kind of a dramatic bonk. That was also a dramatic bonk. Thank you. Dude, that was so fucking cool and dramatic and special. That was fucking epic. Go my scarabs. I tried to time it better. Okay, we're in a way better position today. Oh, and he's thick, so my drills actually are fucking epic again. He spawns ads, the bastard. What the hell? He used magic against me. Okay. I didn't think that the random... Yeah, they do too. I didn't think random ass bug would know magic. My fault, I guess. I 100% agree with all of the red tools that I'm using on this. I think give me a whole bunch of those so that I can spam all of my red tools all I want all day long. I don't like you because you don't do anything in the boss fight. But what would do anything in the boss fight? Nothing. I still don't think I like it just because it changes the way that you control throughout the entire game. Once again, I feel like there's literally nothing. And I'm not going to be, like, killing enemies, so wearing the shard pendant doesn't mean anything at all. It's just, like, fill a fucking spot, I guess. It would be funny to scuttle out of the way of his big, stinky breath attack. So, sure, I guess. We would need to find a way to always be glungeless on the other side if we want to go this path. But it shortens the boss rush by the boss run by so much if we manage to go this way successfully. And, like, to be fair, that last attempt was really good. I don't exactly remember when I unglunged. I probably just, like, beat up a random fucking bug. Okay. All you can do is try. Hi, random bug that I hate. I hope you get killed by random obstacles. Really? It is so shocking to see a freeze frame of me taking damage that includes my Reaper shot fucking meleeing all of the enemies really good. Ah! I believe these are the fools that I healed off of last time. Which means I need more fool per second. Come on, where's my fools? There he is. I just killed him, didn't I? Come on. Yeah! That was probably about as good as you can do it. I mean, minus the damage that I took earlier, but, like, still, pretty friggin' good. I don't like dealing with that guy. If I know the guy that just throws 2 projectiles at me leaves after doing it, like, I'm just gonna let him do his thing and move on with my life. Okay, bastard. Because I think that there's just infinite of those. I feel like you're allowed to fight as many of them as you want, and it doesn't really matter. Hup bonk. Go, my scarab. It's kind of hard to dodge that when there's 2 of them. There's also, like, major consequences for falling in this. Thank you, dice. Oh, yeah, I genuinely forgot that they can just, like, do that. Okay. That would have been a great time to use the, like, healing hurts enemies thing. Ah! I just, like, do stuff. I just press buttons, man. Who fucking knows? It's actually so loud. Wow. No, please don't take multiple damage to the regular fucking flies. This is supposed to be the relaxation part of the fight where you get to heal. Taking damage here is extremely inadvisable. And I would say to future me, standing on the left side after that is extremely advisable. Just because of being able to explode that guy in an instant, very strong. I don't like the way that comes on. It's just they're so inconvenient. Oh my goodness. I'm here. This is the double. And they're gonna throw a guy for me at the middle. Oh, not fancy at all. Oh, my timing is washed. That was kind of cool. It's so much easier when he just, like, explodes on accident. Okay. Go, my scarabs. Oh! I'm the worst gamer that's ever gamed. I got trapped in the glunge while he's doing the screams. Where am I? What? Did I just discover another fucking bug? Dude. What do I even say to that? I don't... I feel like I should just... I feel like I should... yeah, obviously that's what happens there. Can I leave? Yeah. It just like... And the boss also left. You think if I hang out for here and continue to be deafened by this insane music, that I will... Like, do you think the boss will just like die? I don't think so. The boss is clearly not there. Admit you did it on purpose? I did not. I was not trying to do that at all. What happened was I was trying to jump up and then time a drill to perfectly hit him when he was doing his big scream animation, because I was like, perfect time for a drill moment. And then I did the input for a scarab, which I was completely out of scarabs, and I was in the time that I was falling, I was like, you're such an idiot for scarabs. And I was like, after I was angry at myself, I realized that you actually need to avoid the lunge with all of your heart. And then I think I was spamming buttons to try to get back on the ledge, and now we're here. After I said like, oh, this is a bug, isn't it? I took my hands off the controller until I got warped here. So I guess what happens if I do this? Like, I'm done waiting. Do we get a freebie, or does it just like start again? It just starts again. Okay. So this is, I'm just like, okay, sure game. Truly, I've found so many bugs in this. I know that I'm a little experimenter, but and it's also not even really with this game. I feel like anytime I play a game on launch or anything early at all, I've stumbled across so many bugs. I probably just like play game in a way that people don't expect. That's the only way that I can understand it. No, actually, thank you, Scarab. That was some good Scarab play. Although I cannot say I expected the Scarabs to survive for so long. Dude, I'm crazy with it. I'm actually so good at the video game. Thank you for dying, man. Yummy, yummy soul. Well, do I get hurt here? No, you're just fine. You can just hang out. That's lower. Oh, never mind. I actually panicked myself into taking more damage there. That's pretty funny. Oh, and I was completely uninvolved in that. I think that bro actually just like KMS'd on camera, which is crazy. Imagine the little shit bug being the final barrier before the boss fight. Let's try to actually do the thing that I wanted to do. Yay! This feels like a convenient time to do this. Okay, you emit explosions. Thank you. Scuttle. I failed to scuttle, and I apologize for such. Whoa! Wait, I don't know how to dodge that yet. He spawned enemy. He spawned himself. I think the part that caught me off guard, please, is that the drill, even when equipped at the top slot, goes downwards. So I just like thought that, you know, the projectile goes down. You should input it downwards. So let me, because I like these. I do like these, but clearly I'm a fool. And I wonder if the scarabs are even, because just like, if all I want is raw damage, then it should be money cannon or pimpilla. You know, I'm sorry, scarabs. You are temporarily... Oh, I also forgot that you need to actively refill this, and I need to give myself money for that. But I think it would be really funny to kill a boss with the money cannon. So, this is my attempt at that. Alright. This is kind of a mean fucking boss. He feels very Soul Tyrant. Like, I will admit, my friend, oh, that's actually what you do there. I just like fucked up. My friend that I talked to about this game mentioned getting the Hollow Knight Vengeful Spirit spell as an ability in this game. So clearly it's like, we kill this boss, and then we get to go do that. But I just like, why does a random fucking guy have it? I mean, I guess a random fucking guy had it in the first game, so that like our standards aren't exactly too high. But it's just like, I don't know. The Snail Shaman at least has a title. This is just like, you found somebody in a random corner and you stole magic off of their being. Okay, I really didn't want that to happen that way, because now I don't get to heal. Ooh, don't touch Glunge more than needed. Give me my silk fast, please. We're so close. Ah, you're a fucking meanie. You're also a meanie. Oh, but actually we got the Glunge off, so who cares? Those green guys are total meanies, though. 100% dweebs. I also hate to admit that I am on kind of a stricter time limit than usual today. I have about a half an hour left, so I hope that I like do this before that, because otherwise that would suck. Go, my cocoon. Oh, that didn't start it. I mean, I guess it's probably better to be standing down here. Okay. Well, you do also have to be like good at the game. Bonk. No, my dude, I'm actually just washed. Most washed gamer that you'll ever find. It's kind of impressive how bad I'm playing, especially knowing that I'm capable of doing this hitless. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I don't. What happened to my character? What occurred to my being off camera? I mean, not even off camera. It just in an instant, my nature swapped to not know how to fight these guys. That's a cool upgrade, me. I'm really glad that you figured that one out. Oh, oh my god. Can you tell that I'm scared? Dude, double kill. Epic mana game. Okay, be confident. I'm kind of crazy with it, I'll admit. Oh, he insta-glunges the second he big talks. I'm literally the expert at talking big and playing Wash. I'm scared. It hits enemy once. Please don't hurt me. I almost got glunged again. That would have been scary. Yeah, damage is 100% better than glunge in every situation, in every scenario. You always want damage. Okay. You are safe, my princess. She is actually a princess, though. So that's only a creepy thing to say, and not creepy and also incorrect. So like I'm kind of making a play. Whoa! That was scary. I really just want for the boss to show up and for me to hold down my money cannon and just fucking deck his ass. That's all I want so badly. Because, you know, he has a really big, like, intro, and the money cannon must have some use, and he's a really big target. You could hear the sound effect of me pulling out my money cannon trying for easy shots. Okay. You really like making us experience pain. Oh! Dude, vor! You need to mash. You need to mash during the vor. Guys, I'm starting to think that the money cannon is not the play. I don't really know how you're actually supposed to hit this guy. Like, I'm not facing every consequence ever yet, but I really don't know how you're supposed to actually deal with this guy. That must have done a lot of damage, but I'm literally Texas toast. Like, what do I do about this? Okay, I thought I was smaller. That's rough. Money Cannon, you're off the team. You think the boomerang would hit him multiple times if it's inside? I'm kind of feeling boomerang. I don't know about you, but I'm drinking mushroom stew. Everything will be alright if we keep on making all this mushroom stew. I think it really adds to the character of a streamer. To what was different about the first time that I did that and that time that I did that? That made it so that when I pressed this button when I was on the ground, one time I made it further, and one time I bonked my silly little head on the roof. I would like to know the difference of what happened there so that I could avoid it in the future, because I thought I stumbled upon an easy solution, and now once again I'm fucking here. Is it Dark Souls 2? Did I kill that enemy too many times and it's no longer gonna show up anymore? Am I playing Dark Souls 2 right now? Because I think I killed that enemy so much that it's not showing up anymore. Either that or it like migrated upwards. Please, I'm scared. I'm not doing damage fast enough to unglunge myself. Why was the enemy like... I think that there were always 3 bugs in this room, but why was it like elevated? One of my bugulars just had extra height. Like I totally thought that there was a bug in the bottom middle. I was 100% certain of the bottom middle bug. That was canon in my life story. Just the fact that there's an NP... It sounds like somebody's trying to talk to me. But is it just... Did I not, like, venture far enough? Am I simply but a fool? Should I have gone up? And then we're gonna... No, because yeah, I've literally fucking been up here before. It's just... It sounds like there's an NPC in it. It might just be the fucking, like, evil bugs that I hate. Please, I forgot about the state of things. I forgot that... Constantly during this game, I forget that your double jump comes before the float. Please. It's just an impossibility for my brain to remember. Dude, stop harassing me! It's not cool to do that to a woman. I will get a restraining order. Cool. Epic free cock-oon. Now we start the pain in my balls. Yeah, that's right. I made a penis joke. Dude, I'm crazy with it. Please. Thank you, Dice. You know, I begged and my prayer was answered instantly. That was on video proof of begging working. That was crazy. I said please. The answer was yes. The answer was yes. I really struggle to deal with these guys. I feel like hanging out on one side nerfs these critters because they have to always move towards you whenever they do their little flutter step. It's like they can spawn wherever they want, but when they're in midair, they are afflicted with the curse that makes them move towards you. Which, to be fair, a lot of enemies have that same exact curse. It's just, it's helpful in this exact moment. Me punished for my strategies. The problem is, with the small bugs, it's optimal to stay on the little platforms. But the tall bugs, I want to stay on the side, so it's evil. Pain incarnate. I'm a little bit upset that that hit me. I think that this is a free heal. Though I really want to read that chat message. It looks like it's going to be so tasty for mine eyes. Whoa! Please, fuck. I'm using my emergency. I don't care. 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 I don't remember if this before, but is this game a prequel or a sequel? It has not been blatantly stated at any one moment, like, oh my god, the Hollow Knight passed on, like, the Hollow Knight died, and I left Hollow Knight afterwards. Or I left, fucking Aloe Nest or whatever. There hasn't been anything that's, like, super cool. But there's been a couple moments that are like, game, I wonder if you're trying to hint anything at me. And I think that the answer is yes all the time. I think we found our epic boomerang use. Well, yeah. Get fucking owned, bozo. So this is why they put the boomerang in the game. I get it now. Guys, it makes sense. Guys, it makes sense. The boomerang's actually probably crazy against the final boss as well. Are we gonna get Soul Tyrant second angrier phase? No. What I was trying to say, but I think I got interrupted because funny boss fight, is there's been a lot of lines where it's like, that have very heavily hinted to it. Like there's a one where Lace is like trying to be a funny main character and hint that this realm is commanded by a god, and Hornet responds by being like, I've seen such things before, and this is supposed to, like, she said that she's been on her journey for a long time, so it's just like the things line up to be like, I'm pretty sure this is afterwards, because it's also like before the stuff in Hallow Nest even happened. It's like Hornet kind of had a duty to stay there with her mother for forever. Like that was a lot of the reason that she was staying where she was in the first game, was for her mother and to protect the seal. And so it's like, why would she leave before that task is done? It's just a lot of the little details don't line up, but nothing has been like, hey guys, this happens afterwards. The Seeker's solo. Okay. Fucking sure. Obviously. You think that this is what we give to Yarnaby? You think that's what we give to Yarnaby? Because they said shell with something inside. Yarnaby said shell with something inside. I think that we're gonna take that baby to Yarnaby. I think that baby is going to Yarnaby's stat. It's gonna be a bit of a problem to actually get there. And you know, every item has their gimmicks. I'm sure that even if it is what we're supposed to bring there, the game's not gonna be nice and handed over for free. Where am I? I'm gonna get like a epic shortcut, I guess. This feels pretty epic shortcut. That looks pretty epic shortcut. Okay. That's actually pretty cool, because theoretically we're right next to a bellway. Where am I? Theoretically we're right next to a bellway. I'm sorry, my brain is using all of its CPU to try and map out the universe, because I desperately want to go to Yarnaby. Fucking idiot bug. You don't know who I am. I threw like 15 boomerangs at a guy once. Oh, haha, snack time. Snack time. Bozo part 2. I can't confirm it nor deny it because I was already in the screen transition, but I think a second snack time was occurring. I think that there's reason to believe a second snack time was about to happen if we were to hang out in that room for longer. That feels like a complete truth to me. And because it makes me happier, I'm just cementing that in my own personal history. I'm gonna tell people that that's a thing that happened. Where am I going? Yarnaby. Sorry, that's the first time that I've stretched all of today. I forgot that that's a thing that you have to do as a human being sometimes. Okay. Yarnaby, you're in my fucking sights. I will get to you. I love how I'm just... Any excuse to go visit Yarnaby. That really is just the way that I pilot. This is like my third time just running all the way over there because I'm like, oh, maybe. I mean, because it so looks like a quest item and gives me no lore at all. Like, it just kind of has to be. Oh, I should have seen if healing in an elevator is a thing. It must be, but, like, the elevators are so contained in this universe. I simply imagine that there's no use for healing in the elevators outside of the excuse that some of them offer protection, I guess. Because they do, like, close the door behind you. So as much as that's like, I can't do anything, it's nobody else can do anything to me. It's just usually I have been on the side of annoyance with it. Yeah, I deserve damage for that. That wasn't sarcasm. That was real. My voice was laced with it, and I'm sorry. But that was my genuine opinion. Hi, Yarnaby. I bet you want snackies.
No.
Please work. Please work. Please work. Unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Please. No.
No.
Hell. So, does that mean that I forgot something in bile water? Does that mean I missed something in there? I mean, odds are totally possible. Odds are 100% possible. Actually, I'm just gonna bench warp. I was really hoping that would be a Yarnaby moment, but no, Yarnaby remains a mystery forever. I think it's insane that I've done this much game and it hasn't given me the thing that tells me how much completion percentage I have. It's kind of evil. Okay, now where the hell am I? Probably somewhere epic. Okay. No, because the map looks pretty freaking complete. I don't know. Well, you know what we do when we don't know anything to do at all? Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm not where I thought I was at all. My smartass thought I was here. I'm here, which is fine. I just I didn't think I was there at all, so it was just like, ah. Wouldn't there totally be like more of a thing? Because that guy was using a magic that my friend totally said that he got. Like there must be more to this area. Do I take a dip in the glunge to secret check since there's a bench right here? The answer was yes, but like it's yeah, you gotta commit first. I wonder. Also, like, at least to an extent, all of the background elements totally look like the little screaming guys. It feels like I'm in the abyss right now in Hollow Knight, and everybody's screaming at me, and I'm like, oh, it's literally just lore. It's literally just lore. Fuck. Hate for their light, hate for their pins, for their waste poured thick and endless. Fill your hearts with hate, for power has now been claimed, and with it we shall punish. Oh fucking K. Yay! Ah, it's fucking nothing. Okay. Fine then. I guess that's for emergency unglunging if you know about it before the fight exists. Well, boy, do I feel like Texas toast. Just 'cause, like, what the hell? Do we just, like, bumble around in deep docks and hope that anything happens there? I think that I'll attempt that. Because I have 15 minutes to waste. So it's like, I'm going to go visit wish walls, or I'm going to go stumble across other things that I'm like, yeah, maybe this thing will take my random fucking quest item that I don't know about. But who fucking knows? Genuine. Okay. I would like to go to a Bellway. It's just the fact that there are two separate things in the deep docks that I stare at without a single answer. I hope that we witness snack time again. Snack time, please. Oh, you were so close. You were so close to partaking in snack time. But now I don't think it's gonna happen. There's definitely moments where, since I'm playing with Bluetooth, my controller doesn't happen. But it's like John's. Have you been doing wishes off stream? There were two that I did and turned in off stream that were the bosses where I was like, this shit fucking sucks. I hate it here. I'm out. I just like did them off stream and threw a whole bunch of tools at both of them. Otherwise, I have made sure to at least like, at the bare minimum, turn in every wish. But nonetheless, I feel like it's still important to go check at the wish walls, just because I've done a whole area. I defeated a whole nother boss. Like, if there is anything, like, it would be here. Now that I've banned that person from earlier, I think it's so fucking evil how people who just want my money join the stream, follow me, and are like, "Hey, give me money! Hey, give me money! Hey, give me money!" It's just like, shut the like, I I'm playing video games in my parents' house. I like it doesn't really need any more describing than that. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it works for some people. I'm unsure, but every single time that anybody has come into my chat, like, "Hey, give me money," it's just like, talk to somebody else. I don't know. I'm not the guy for this. And I'm my current logic with my movements right now is going to check the funny beast door, just because, like, what the fuck ever. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, you know, I thought of another idea. After I check my wish walls, I'm going to go to the weave nest at the bottom, just because doesn't shiny white thing kind of scream like magic quest NPC? Like, there's no port to, like, give that NPC anything, but maybe they see the funny thing in our hands and they're like, "Oh, you own such a thing." No, nothing changed. I only want to know if that way of publicity works. Oh, I'm sure that it works. It makes people that know about you hate you. I don't think that, like, to an extent, I'm sure that there's some people who have gotten lucky and just, like, stumbled across a rich person who's trying to start a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel, is a little bit small, and then because that person has a lot of time and resources, they're able to invest in that channel, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, this artist made my thing that I put everywhere." I'm sure that that has happened, but I'm almost certain that most people have enough sense to not fall for it, because it is a trick. It is a trick. There's no sugarcoating it. It is a trick. Like, it's a door-to-door salesman. They're walking on my door going, "Hey, give me money." And it's silly. It's like we're literally playing the game where half of the entire message that the game delivers to us is needless greed probably causes some issues. Like, you're in a SilkSong stream of somebody who knows fucking nothing. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I've caught fresh scent of my master in these stricken swamps beside the citadel. I ask you now to follow, to meet together at Trail's End. Okay. So stricken swamps is bile water, I guess. I have to go back to the place that I just escaped. I search for chakra inner master in bile water. I hate to admit it, I don't have time for that. This is the end portion of the stream where I'm doing chores and just, like, looking around. We can bother them later. Do I have any funny relics to sell? Actually, we should look at this just in case the silly thing in my pocket is just a relic that's worth a bunch of money and I'm allowed to not care about it. No, I have no relics in my pocket. I think that's good knowledge. And I was looking through the achievements a little bit, and there's an achievement for doing that wish that we just accepted. So that's probably, we got every map that Chakra can sell us, and now we're gonna go witness the end of their, well, not now, I'm sorry, incorrect wording. Next stream, we get to go witness their end. Saying "get to" is incorrect wording depending on what the end of their quest line means, but it's Hollow Knight. I'm not exactly hyped. Like, I don't have high hopes for the survival rate of my NPCs. I really hope that Chakra and Sherma survive the whole thing, but if I'm going for 100%, I think that means that there's gonna be some blood on my hands, and Chakra might be the first one. Well, actually, Chakra is the second one, because there's the Solemn Pilgrim, yes, I remembered their name, all the way at the beginning that gets killed by the Bone Tyrant that jumps you. That's a thing. For surezies. And actually, I mean, if I really cared about it, we could go look at the Solemn Pilgrim. I love the bit where they're like, "Does anybody know this pilgrim's name?" Like, don't all of you know that all of your names are just adjective pilgrim? You still have nothing for me? Do you conveniently have anything new in your shop? No. Okay. That makes sense. I'm bench warping because I genuinely think that the bench warp is faster than the elevator animation. Yeah, I'm almost certain of it. and all we would be doing is riding the elevator, and this is making us go like 3 feet further than the elevator would go. Remember when you asked about the Act 3, you killed the final boss? No, Act 3. Yeah. I think it's incredibly devious on anybody's part to be making a video game and purposefully number something slightly off of 3. Like, it depends a lot on context, but I feel like it is incredibly easy to lull gamers into a false sense of 3s. It's just like we see 2 things happen and we hear the fans roaring about the game being fucking massive. It's just like there has to be a 3rd one, right? And there's probably a whole bunch of shit that I'm missing because I still don't have half of the achievements somehow. So like sure, whatever. I don't. There's gonna be more to do, but I simply the longer this goes on, I can't guarantee doing everything on camera, just because there's gonna be so many bits and bobs and odds and ends that I just like. As a person, I will probably miss some of them. It's just the way of the world sometimes. Please pipe dream of a guess. It would be really cool if this worked all of a sudden. It just feels right. I mean, take my random thing, maybe. Okay. One last... I have one last, like, tiny little thing that I want to try out. Actually, it might turn into 2 things. But I just remembered I have the thing in my pocket that says that it was broken. So I should go talk to the architect. And since my bench was this one that's right next to the elevator, it's pretty friggin' fast to go there. Although, I think the longest part of this is just, it's the elevator cutscene into watching the bridge build. I love when my video game is 85% cutscenes. I kind of hope the person never watches this, but I was playing a game with somebody last night, and they were like, they bought Peak to play with us. And then we're like, everybody was like, hey, do you want to play Peak today? And they were like, no, I want to go play Genshin. I cannot imagine buying a video game and then just being like, I'm going to go play Genshin Impact instead. I'm judgmental, though. I admit that. A fine artifact you carry there, Bugred. That broken tool, it is Weaver make? I believe so, Master. A relic of their old workshop, lost in fetid caves beyond this citadel. The parts suggest a weapon of thread, one I would attempt to repair myself had I endless time. An architect's work owes much to the art of the first children. They set expert standards for the tools and talents of Farloom Eternal. No, I like Peak. I was there and ready to play Peak. The part that was upsetting was seeing somebody be like, I bought that game that you guys are gonna play today. And then he, instead of joining us in the squad, was just like, no, I being him, am gonna go leave and play Genshin instead. I played Peak last night, and he also joined, but we waited like half an hour for him to play Genshin and join us late. I was like the 3rd person in the call, ready to play Peak, so fast and ready. I was so ready. I can remake the tool, though my own mind directives may produce a unique result. Ochre. Craft metal. No. Okay. At least we found out what that was. Oh, there's more lore. The skill to construct an architect. That was taken by time. I am the last final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend, toil, or build anew. Strange. For Farloom Eternal, states the directive cage. But how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems error. An end? An error. Welcome. Another bug that is completely okay with their death. Is there anything else that I care about doing in my last, like, 4 minutes of being able to play the game here? Because surely there's some other random fuck-ass NPC that I'm not thinking about that I should take this thing to. And it's just like, I don't know, I'm unsure. Because it's just like, I do all of this. I do all of this. and it gives me a random fucking item that I don't know what it does. Okay. Final pipe dream. One last final pipe dream. I am going to go to my house. I'm gonna go to my house, then I'm gonna sit at my desk and see if the desk has anything else to tell me about this putrid artifact that I hold. Then next stream, I guess, is just gonna be chakra quest, and then I'm probably gonna go and do a whole bunch of the courier quests because I've been putting them off and they're probably quite fun. Get me to my house, beast. Calling it a beast isn't even like a bad thing to do. That's just like part of its name. I said it with a intense inflection. Oh yeah, I totally thought I was gonna miss that jump and I was gonna feel slightly bad. Okay, house. We talked to these first though. So I didn't want to wake them up last time, but we might have a new one. No new ones, but all of those should be pretty easy. Wait, where the hell is Pilgrim's Rest? I don't even fucking know. Is it you? It is you. That's gonna be a little bit of a pain. Actually, Pilgrim's Rest is gonna be the easiest fucking one in the entire thing. Cause you literally just have to walk from here, up here, over here, fall down this, and then you're there. So that's easier than the Bone Bottom one. What the hell? Do I just do that one right now? Okay, plan, because that one's gonna be so fucking fast. I'm gonna be a little bit late to my thing, but it's not like, it doesn't matter truly and honestly. I will sit there so that I can bench warp later. There's a whole bunch of shit. My spooky little artifact doesn't even show up in the bench. It's such a special, unique, spooky artifact that you're not allowed knowledge about it. Hello, give me your easy thing so that I can take it and then go. And then let me talk to you again so that I can bear witness to the knowledge of if I can do two of them at the same time or not. You are not allowed to do two of them at the same time. That's evil because the Gourmand and Songclave ones are right fucking next to each other. Why would you be such evil designers as to not let you just do both of those at the same time? That's just cruel. Thinking about how they're gonna nerf this boss. I died to it, what, like 5 times? I guess that's more deaths than the final boss took. But I don't think that the final boss is really meant to be hard. It's because the problem with making anything big in this game, as like thinking of it from the dev's eyes, the problems of making anything big in this game is that there's a whole bunch of AoE moves and skills that you have to aim and stuff that is like does better if it is on top of an enemy. So making a creature huge is inherently buffing all of it. Or buffing the player, because the player can just like hit them easier. So I feel like the final boss being such a big creature in the background is just like walk in, spam tools, use a bunch of big moves, and then you're basically already done. Also, flower quests, letting me get hit 5 times, is, I don't even think that I'm gonna have to like use my brain. They made Steel Soul like 50 times harder. They made Flower Quest 50 times easier. Good morning, shitty little pilgrim. Oh, I was trying to be cool, and I admit that. I admit fault for my failures there, but it would have been cool. It would have been freaking epic. I also think that it is impossible for me to take any more damage on the route. Like, I might be a little bit of a fool, but I genuinely think that it's not gonna happen. Because the only things that... Oh! Huh. If you hard fall, that counts as damage to the item. Okay. So be numerous and plentiful with the use of your hover. It's an important tool that is helping us right hecking now. Ugh! I was under the pretense that you could fast fall. Like 100%. And the worst part of this whole quest is that you have to pay 30 to get in to deliver it. That's probably like the true reason that this one is so easy, but it's a funny little thing that they do to you. Sir Pilgrim, I bring supplies from Belhart for the aid of travelers who pass this way station. Such service. It seems our prayers do not go completely unheard. Many a small wish will be granted by these supplies. Okay, does that mean that your shop's better? Does that mean that you can sell me more things? For your efforts, take these rosaries as payment. May they not lay too heavy upon your shell. Okay, does that mean your shop's better? Okay, goodbye. Thank you everybody for showing up. That's the end of my journey. I'm gonna bench warp immediately after this, so next time we start, we get to start in Belhart. I don't know if I'm gonna do Chakra or the courier stuff first, but it will happen. Next stream is actually probably gonna be Isaac, because Isaac updated, and Isaac is like the thing that I stream that actually gets views, and I've been putting it off for like a whole month, so it's not 100%, but probably Isaac next time. Goodbye.